All right, good evening, everybody, from Dorney Park and Wildwater Kingdom. Well, it's just Dorney Park now because Wildwater Kingdom's been closed. It is very windy today, so if the audio quality in this video is a bit garbage, please forgive me. It is the weather. You see talent going there, so it can't be too windy so the B&Ms can run. So that's good at least. I won't be going in the haunt mazes today because unfortunately Casey is not with me, and I'd prefer to go in the haunt mazes with somebody. It's kind of awkward if you're going by yourself. Yeah, we're gonna get on Steel Force, Thunderhawk, Iron Menace, Possess, Talon, Hydra, Demon Drop, all those. Yeah. And I'll give you my reviews of the mazes because I have been in the mazes already. So, other than the wind, the weather is pretty nice. Sunny skies, no rain. I was worried it was going to be rainy and windy. But yeah, park's open. Got the night closed, but it's not windy enough for the park to shut down. So, and I saw Talon testing as you saw the footage. So, the B&M should be open. And I know Steel Force and Possess are definitely going to be open. And of course, Thunderhawk. Hydra over there. And Dominator. All the scare zones activate at around 7 o'clock. And so do the haunted houses. But when we pass the haunted house, I'll let you know my review of it, if it's good or bad. It's mostly good here, so we're heading to Steel Force. All right, first ride we're going to be doing today is Steel Force. Nobody's back here, it's empty, so shouldn't be a line, probably do it twice. It's going to be cold, but hey, I expected that coming, so. Three people on that train.
Oncoming riders, please be prepared to place all loose articles inside the bins on the other side of the station. Thank you.
Alright, just got 2 rides on Steel Force. There was no line, so I just sat in the train and went again. It's running pretty good for the temperature. Not as much airtime as usual, but there's still some airtime in the back. Haven't gotten in the front yet today. So, yeah, but here's first house, is Trick or Treat, and this is my least favorite out of all of them. It's very short, and there is a lot of scares. So this is the one I least recommend doing, but all the other ones are great. Just this one isn't the strongest out of all of them. And then right here on the opposite side of Steel Force is Necropolis. Now Necropolis is probably my second favorite out of all the mazes. I like the open feel of the graveyard and all the fog. It makes it feel like kind of like a run through the graveyard, which is pretty cool. And it has a lot of cool references to the park in there as well. Definitely do this one when you come. I'm assuming it'll be here next year, so you can do it next year when you come, because this is being filmed on Halloween, so happy Halloween, guys. By the time you see this, it's probably the last day of operation, which will be November 2nd. But yeah. We're gonna head on to Thunderhawk now. Don't expect that to have a line at all. All right, we're gonna head on Thunderhawk now. Classic wooden coaster. It's one of my personal, it's growing on me. It's one of the better of the classic wooden coasters. I probably put it over Comet since it got its new trains, but yeah, it's a fun ride, so give it a go.
Welcome back, riders. This is our special school. Please have your first down and go for the last part. Major tickets to make and we'll follow you at the end of the week.
I just took a ride on Thunderhawk. You know what? It wasn't that bad. I rode it in the front. They actually, it's like El Toro. They front load it in the morning. It's probably because it's cold, extremely cold. But they front loaded it, so you couldn't sit in the back. But yeah, it was running pretty good. Like I said, it's one of the better vintage wood coasters. You know, I definitely think I like it better than Comet at Hershey Park. And it's only on one train, but that's usually what it is. Never needs the 2 trains. So Over here we have the Misfit like dance thing. This week it's for the last week. It's Christmas themed. It always is the last week. And I think we're gonna head over down there to that tower because hopefully it didn't break with the cold, which probably did. No actors out yet because it's still not 7 o'clock. I already got those 2 coasters done within the hour. Steel Yard is easily my favorite scare zone. Transforms the whole area, and I think Menace complements it nice in the back. And we'll be going on Possessed. I believe it's open. Intimate Impulse goes from Jogger Lake. You know the drill. Very intense. So if you're going on it, just be prepared for a wild ride. Well, it appears I'm wrong. The scare actors are everywhere. So guess around like 6:30 is when they all come out. Alright, took a run on Possessed. Really intense, running good today. Not going extremely high up the spikes, but it's going like the normal speed up the spikes. I rode it the other weekend, it was going pretty high up. But yeah, next is gonna be Iron Menace right over here. Obviously it's right here, so why not do it? Hopefully it doesn't have a line. I don't think it will because it's absolutely dead. Alright, I just had my ride on Iron Menace, which was pretty good and it's pretty special because I actually rode next to Coaster Dash. I didn't expect to see him here today. You probably heard of him if you watch me. He's a great vlogger. Go check him out. Does vlogs across Europe, America. Great channel. Watches vlogs all the time. Yeah, but onto the ride. The ride was really good. I rode front middle, so it was running smooth. Coldness is kind of messing it up operationally, but it's fine. And over here behind me is Ghost in the Machine. Now this is the best scare maze they have here. Easily my favorite. The effects, the lighting, the sound. It's their newest one too, so definitely this is like the must-do one when you come to Dorney Park. Right next to Iron Menace. Over here, this is the game we could win the geese, by the way, if you're interested. Here's Alfredo. He's walking in there, so might as well follow him. We're headed up to Hydra anyway. Mountain View. And there it is, Hydra. Going out the station into the road now. This never has a line, it's fast, so. Just had a ride on Hydra. 2 back row rides, pretty good. Cold, but it was smoother. Not as rough as it could be. But still a fun ride, so obviously my personal favorite because I love to do it. But I'm gonna watch the Skeleton Crew show and I'll give some highlights. got done with the Cruise show. It was pretty good. I think they cut out a scene though, because from the many times that I've seen it working at Hydra, pretty sure they cut out a scene, but could have been because it's cold out. Anyway, we're gonna head over to Demon Drop, see if that's running. Unfortunately, as of this moment, Demon Drop is currently down. I'm assuming it's because of the cold temperature, which isn't a surprise. This is a very old ride. I see staff up there, so maybe if they get it running, I'll come back, but I don't have a lot of hope for them to get it running today just because of the temperatures. This ride's very temperamental when it gets like rainy, windy, cold, and all that. But down that way is the, did I get the sign? Yes. The roadside stop and shop. I'd probably put that, it's like one of the mid-tier ones. I don't think it's as good. It's probably number 4. I don't think it's as good as like Necropolis or Ghost in the Machine, but it's still a fun maze. Well, I waited around for a minute and now it's open. So I guess they just opened it late today. Demon Drop had some downtime, but I just got off. Really fun. This part hurts when you come back in, but other than that, it's a really fun ride. Hope it doesn't go away for a while, and I don't think it will, to be honest. I think they're proud to have this right here. It's a pain in the ass sometimes with maintenance, but it's Alright, so I'm heading towards town. Thought I'd take a quick opportunity to just cover Blood on the Bayou over there. It's definitely my 3rd favorite. It used to be my favorite, but the other 2 have surpassed it since. It's a fun maze. It themes like a New Orleans, like Mardi Gras and all that. They have a pretty cool ending on that one too. So, yep, pretty cool maze back there. Make sure you check that one out. That one, Necropolis and Ghost in the Machine, you definitely have to do. All right, I saved the best for last. Talon, all the way up in the front of the park. So go on it, no wait. So I'll probably do it twice. I just got off Talon, got 2 rides on it in the back row. It was pretty good. Running a little shakier, but hey, it's cold out, so honestly, I don't really care. It's still my favorite ride here. Looking great, running great, and yeah. And I think I'm gonna go on Dodge 'em now. It doesn't have a long line, so why not? Alright, was catching up with some people, but I did Dodge 'em. It was pretty fun. Just, you know, a little tiny attraction to do that I don't normally do. And now I'm gonna get my last rides on all the coasters for the year, and then we will wrap it up. So I'll put in some off-ride footage right now. Alright, so we got some re-rides on Steel Force, Iron Menace Possessed, Thunderhawk broke because I think it's too cold out. Tourist Trap over here, probably my 5th, probably right under Stop and Shop. It's pretty long, sometimes I feel like it drags, but it's still a fun one. Alright, and lastly over here we have Blackout. I'd probably put it under Tourist Trap and above Trick or Treat. I would recommend doing this first, not only because it's by the front of the park, but just the dark setting. It kind of gets you, like, it warms you up for the other ones, because this one, it's basically the whole gimmick is you can't see. That's it. They're all dressed in black. You can't see. So you would be more like impressed with it if you do it first. I got my reread on town. Gonna have one more go on Hydra for the year, and then I'm gonna head out. This will be my 130th on this one. Alright, so just exited the park, watched the end of the Shriek show. I think the park, they did a really good Halloween event this year. There isn't much change from last year, but it's good. So I definitely would put it over the Great Adventure one. Probably not over Hershey, because Hershey was pretty good with the atmosphere. But I'd definitely put this over some of the events that I've seen online, like King's Dominion's event and all that. I think this is one of the better parks to do haunt. I think this is really underrated in general. I think it should definitely get more love. Not biased. Anyway, stay tuned for Planet Coaster POVs from a brand new project I'm working on. I think you guys will really enjoy. And the next vlog will likely be Hershey Christmas Candy Lane in a couple months. So, yep, see you guys then. Take care.